Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My sisters and brothers, I hope you are doing well. This is Dr. Debbie Almontaser. I'm so glad to be back with you. Can you believe it? We only have 10 more days left of Ramadan, the most beautiful 10 days of the entire month that we must use in the best possible way to strengthen our iman, to get us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the prayer of i'tikaf, which is done at night. So please, brothers and sisters, use the last 10 days to make it beneficial for you for this life and the hereafter. There is nothing more beautiful than actually being with your family or with your community, praying i'tikaf in the middle of the night, hearing the recitation of the beautiful Quran by the person leading the prayer, and being standing in a row, shoulder to shoulder with your brothers, and for those of us who pray together with our sisters, and hearing the recitation of the beautiful Quran and the khushu' in our hearts, the pure love and devotion to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just resonating in our hearts, in our minds, and then being able to, make our ruku' and the sujood and just praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept your prayers, to, give you better health, to give you, the strength and to sustain you and to forgive you. As you all know, the month of Ramadan is also about forgiveness and saving us from the hellfire. So utilizing these last 10 days to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to save us from the hellfire and to, inshallah, grant us Jannah, and to also make sure that you pray for your parents, for your siblings, for your ancestors who have passed, and also praying for your community and praying for the world, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cure the world from this pandemic that we have experienced as a global community, and asking him to shed his mercy on all of us and giving us the strength and giving us the knowledge to be able to defeat this pandemic. So I hope, inshallah, that you will really devote yourself to the prayer of i'tikaf. As of right now, we don't know what the number of people will be able to go to the mosque and make their tarawih. We don't know, people are going to be able to make i'tikaf, but my brothers and sisters, make the intention to do so. Whether you get to do it at the mosque, that is wonderful, and that would be amazing. It would be such a huge gift for all of us if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lifted this pandemic and opened our mosques like we used to have them open, where we can come and go freely and stand shoulder to shoulder with one another. And if that doesn't happen, that doesn't mean you're going to lose the barakah and you're going to lose the edge. You will have it because you will be doing it with your family, with your children, with your wife, with your siblings, and having the opportunity to do this. So reap the benefits of i'tikaf and reap the benefits of, making tahajjud, reap the benefits of being able to utilize these last 10 days in a way that, you will never forget. As I mentioned earlier in earlier episodes, we have to, maintain that countdown and making sure that those last 10 days are utilized in the best possible way, adding more time to do your Quranic recitation, adding more time to do zikr, adding more time to reflection, and really just honing in on the last 10 days to reap the better, the barakah. As you all know, and within those last 10 days, is Laylatul Qadr may happen on the 27th night, but there is also a great deal of knowledge that says it could be any one of those 10 nights, an odd night. So that is why you should use the last 10 days in the best possible way. And just to be safe and ensure that you are going to benefit from Laylatul Qadr, just use the last 10 days, every one of them, whether they are even or odd nights, utilize them and reap the benefits. And at the end of the day, it's not about racing to make sure that you get that Laylatul Qadr, but it's really connecting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and purifying your intentions in everything that you do, whether it's, breaking your fast, whether it's doing the tarawih that night, the atikaf or the tahajjud that you are doing. It's all about, purifying your intention to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to worship him in ways that are just, the most beautiful and profound. And as you all know, in our tradition, it is believed that the gates of hellfire are closed and that the shaitan is also, imprisoned somewhere. So you will be able to, inshallah, have the opportunity to engage in beautiful reflection and spiritual connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my sisters and brothers, I hope that you will, inshallah, make the last 10 days of i'tikaf, whether in your home or whether at the masjid, the best ever that will be fulfilling for you, and make you feel like you have accomplished an amazing Ramadan, inshallah. So inshallah, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Assalamu alaikum.